we doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good. Yeah.
I'm just wondering, how does the refrigerator situation here in Pittsburgh compare down in Knoxville?
Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you, they got you with the refrigerators. It was really amazing. It was crazy how many they had. And I think I got 89,000 likes or vote view. I'm not a real TikTok tweet sent whatever they do, Facebook kind of guy. But my wife said, "You got 89,000." And then I had a booster thing with my president on our football game on Saturday. And he was like, "That was awesome." And I said, no press is bad press, so they say. So we got it out there a little bit. But yeah, they got you on refrigerators. So.
Coach, what makes Leggett such a tough guard?
He's really good. He has great pace to his game. It's hard to speed him up, you know. It's just tough when you get to this level for our guys. It's hard to simulate that. We don't see it every day. So when you get him, he makes great decisions. He's a complete kid.
You were able to slow down Pitt a little bit as a team with that zone defense. What kind of led to you employing that, and how do you think it was effective?
Yeah, so I don't know if we slowed them down more so than they missed a bunch of shots. I think they missed 21 threes. They make some of those, and again, it gets really ugly. So we coming in, their size is, your guys' size is special. You know, we played Tennessee, and you guys were bigger, and you guys really score offensively, and we knew that. Our level games, we're kind of the bigger team when you get to that low major, mid-major kind of deal. Anthony Selden, Jermaine Mann, those guys are big, so we can get some straight line drives. But here, we start to drive, and your guys come around and start having a block party on us. And we try to say shot fake, but we're not used to that because we don't have to at our level. So you go into practice and come into the games, we're like, hey, shot fake, 2-foot shot fake, play off two, and then they're just not used to it, and they get here and get sped up. And as you can see, it's like volleyball practice out there. We just put it up, Zach Austin, we put it up, and somebody else comes, put it up, and Jeff Capel comes out and blocks the shot, and put it up. Jason's more athletic than Jeff, so. So that's tough.
Does it make it a little more difficult when they're able to switch it up as well, because they have so many guards, kind of a different array of sizes across the court?
They I tell you, they haven't played Tennessee, and then Tennessee's really good, don't get me wrong, 12th in the country, but if you guys can make some shots, it's hard for me to think there's not a lot of difference right there. Now, they did have 17,000 people in the stands, and I think you guys had like 2,100. So you guys got to work on getting it out there, for your fan base. But they are, you guys got a chance to be really good. Very impressed with Coach Capel, his offense, how unselfish you guys are. The ball really moves. It's hard to rebound. We out-rebounded Tennessee. We out-rebounded North Carolina Central. Both our exhibitions, we out-rebounded. That's kind of our strength, and there wasn't a chance. We had to start setting 2 and 3 back because we weren't going to sniff an offensive rebound against you guys.
Coach, in your first game, you had, I believe it was Simons the second, had like over 20, and last game was Selden, who had over 20, which I thought was interesting considering it's 2 different types of play styles and types of shots they're taking.
Yeah. What
was the idea coming into today? Like, what were you expecting the offense to look like?
Well, we told them it's going to be hard to score off the first side. We were trying to get them to get it to 2 sides. When you play Tennessee, then you go to North Carolina Central, both those teams really blew up our offense, kept us from getting into what we like to get into. Pitt was more compact, more pack line, kind of lets you move. So we knew we were going to get the ball going. Tennessee, we're trying to drive it early, alleviate the pressure. Central, we shot 70% because they were just denying all over the floor. Here we had to kind of scale it back. Now we got to start moving. We got to soften them up with one side of the floor to the other. Buddy, for our level, he's really good. Buddy Simmons, his nickname's Buddy. He can shoot it. I think the size of your guards tonight they're aware. Tennessee really didn't know who he was, and he had 22. Then he was 8 for 9 against North Carolina Central. So they did a great job of making sure they found him. And then Anthony Selden, yeah, he's a straight line kid, straight line driver, really athletic, can finish. Doesn't have a lot of wiggle to his game, but he can get by people. And at this level, you know, when you got guys that just as big as him, it's hard because he's just not used to that. So some of those finishes or some of those misses that he had at the rim, our level, he's dunking those. He's doing what your guys did to us, we do to other people. So, but that's why you play the games. Play the games, get a big check, which you guys paid us a lot of money, which is awesome. That helps us fund the rest of our athletic department. We were hoping you had refrigerators so we could get some more drinks, but that didn't go too well for us. And then again, I'm not a gambler, but somebody said something about the spread being 18 or 19, and we hit a 3 there at the end, right? Did we beat the spread?
You covered the spread with that last 3.
That shot.
Yo, I got credit for something. I won something tonight, so we're good at covering the spread. We're one of the best teams in the country, though. But so they tell me.
Sorry, do you have time for one more?
Yep, one more.
Follow-up question. Pitt only made 9 threes. I think 4 of them came from the right deep corner. Like, it looked, at least from my perspective, almost behind the backboard.
Yeah.
Was it something about the way you were guarding the screens that left that deep corner 3 open?
No, I think one of those was on the base out of bounds, and they swung it, and that's kind of our zone. That's our tough place to cover. But typically, when you get the ball in the middle, you flood the baselines. That's the hard places to cover. And Capel's a great coach, and he knows that. So get it to the high post, everybody floods the corners, and then we're trying to match up and fly around out of that. So, yeah. We good?
Yep, thank you.
Awesome.